Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you so much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a special reading on the winter solstice and Yule time that we are going through. Now, what does that mean? In the Northern Hemisphere where I'm located, we are about to enter winter. And usually this around time of the year is going to be, when our days are the most darkest and the days are much shorter and the nights are much longer. And within this time, it's definitely quite difficult for a lot of people. But with Yule also being around and this solstice happening, it is a great time for us to go deep within ourselves as everything is coming to a halt and things are coming to an end. And we should begin to rethink and reevaluate ourselves and see parts of ourselves that we have either neglected or let go or kind of let decayed for a while. So this is a great time for us to use this winter solstice energy and this Yule energy to look into the energies that we have been harboring or carrying all along and that all throughout the year that need to be let go or transformed or both. So with this reading, we're going to be looking into the energies that this solstice and Yule is bringing and how we can incorporate these energies into our lives during this season. I am using the Shapeshifter Oracle, and I'll be going in further with some tarot and other oracle cards. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and that everything is being taken care of and working in your favor. Oh, you know what? It's funny because I was kind of picking up a dog energy before I was doing this reading, so I'm not surprised to see this. A loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. So, a lot of you guys that are going to kind of go through this transitional period through winter, know that there are divine beings surrounding you and protecting you. Especially with this loyal guardian, I'm getting a sense that for a lot of you, perhaps you have had a pet. A lot of you, a dog maybe have recently passed and you're a little bit probably heartbroken. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be facing your first Christmas without your pet. But know that your pet is actually with you and that they're going to be with you always because they remember the love and the commitment and the kindness that you had shared with them in this realm. So even though they're in their doggy heaven, they do come down here time to time to check up on you and make sure that you are well and that you are safe. Now, aside from that, a lot of you guys do know that during this winter solstice or winter season, you are going to be going through a transformation. And you need to know that this transformation you're going through, it is safe for you to go through. You can make these transitions and changes in your life because you have a loyal guardian by your side, making sure that you're safe and that you see through this transformation. I believe this was like an energy I had picked up on my last new moon reading that, hold on, I just had it, give it to me again, Spirit. A lot of you guys are committing to make a big change, especially going into 2024. And Spirit sees and knows that you are going to be committed to doing this change. So, Spirit is also likely sending you during this winter period a new set of guardians or spirit guides to help you through this transformation because they now see that you're in the energy of commitment and that you aren't also taking the actions and the steps to make sure that whatever changes that you are making in your life, you continue to follow through because it is going to work out for you in the end of the winter season. And then for some of you who might be in the other hemisphere, going through, let me see, if we're going, sorry, if we're going through winter, then the other half of the world is going into summer. And there as well, during the summer season, as you are basking in the light, and reaping whatever harvest and abundance that is being shown or given to you. Also know that your guardians are also protected. So that way, when you are harvesting whatever abundances, and whatever prosperous energies that are coming your way, it is being protected. Now, what do we have? No, no, you wanted the one underneath. Okay. Okay, Spirit. One more? Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that one wanted to come out today. A very interesting setup going on here. All right. So I just pulled out some Clo. And yeah, I see it's definitely going to be, I'm going to be honest, I do see for some of you guys during the winter, it is going to be quite energetically challenging for you, but there is a great reward at the end for you. So with this, we begin with the wave card here. There is definitely a big, swift and change in energy that is going to be happening at the beginning of the year. This wave card here kind of gives me like a universal cleanse that is happening to the world. You know, I am kind of sensing, even for like some of this could even be some type of flooding for other places. Some places that needed flooding and some places that definitely didn't need it flooding. But aside from the natural part, with this wave card here, it's definitely a big energetic cleanse that the universe is delivering, that the divine is delivering. It is going to be washing away a lot of the dead and old energy that seems to be clinging very hard onto the collective. Like, this is definitely like a big power wash from the universe is giving. It's kind of like, you know, being compared, it's like, okay, Spirit is like showing me like it's not like a bubble bath. It's going to be one of those cleanses where they're going to have to use the hydropower kind of like hose, where it's like the water is changing the color of the concrete. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Like like a deep cleanse like that. Like the divine is trying to wash this grime and dirt out of the people, and it's gonna be intense. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, some of us, like, I think, okay, thank you, Spirit. For some of us, we are aware of this like grime and muck that is been sitting on our aura, or has been like clinging onto our soul. And maybe for some of us, we're having an extra difficult time cleansing it or getting rid of it. So I see the universe is delivering something more powerful. Yes, it's going to be intense, but it's definitely going to get rid of the grime. Now, I'm seeing these two cards here together. The shadow and the mace. This is the grime that keeps clinging onto the collective. So with the shadow and mace card, it is dark forces, whether it be human or inhuman, that are trying to trap humanity and people in this energy of lost and confusion. Just and hold on one second. It's like how the divine and the divine's teams, like the angels and archangels and guides and divine beings, have their missions. So does the beings of the dark, the beings of evil, the beings of hell, I would even say. They too have their own missions. And right now, their mission is to leave people in a lost and confused state. That way, they can easily manipulate those into doing whatever they want them to do. Especially with this shadow card here, because I'm like picking it, and it is just heavy stench of darkness. Like, this is the grimiest of the grime. and it does not want people to be cleansed of whatever energy that it has been placing on. So okay, thank you, Spirit. So what I'm seeing here too, during this winter period, this shadow energy is definitely going to be throwing a lot of people into this maze energy. Again, feeling trapped, feeling confused, feeling lost, feeling that they cannot get out of whatever situation. They are running into dead ends. We're going in circles and loops, seeing the same outcome in energy. And that's the energy that I'm kind of picking up, where a lot of people are going to feel, like in that maze energy. So it is definitely like this shadow energy does not want this cleansing to happen, this wave. It's going to happen, but this shadow energy is okay. What, Spirit? The purpose of what the shadow energy is doing is trying to get people as deep and as further into this maze that they cannot reach to this cleansing energy. It's kind of like I'm kind of getting like in a video game, or like I don't know if it was like a movie or in a game, where like this character is dead and they want to be reborn. But in order for them to be reborn, they need to go through certain trials to show like the gods of the above and the underworld that they are worthy of being cleansed and reborn. I don't know if that's a movie or a show or a video game, but if it's like ringing a bell or getting you something familiarized, let me know in the comments, because I feel like it's something that it's been told. I just can't put my finger on it. But definitely, there's definitely going to be a lot of obstacles that are going to be placed on a lot of people during this winter season. However, with last, we have the fly card here. This is people gaining back their wings, gaining back elevation. I see a lot of people ascending out from the maze instead of going through the maze. I'm kind of saying, oh, yes, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, like, for a lot of you, you have to think outside the box. You cannot be following the maze because it was made for you to feel trapped, to feel stuck, to feel like you're going into circles. Why be in the maze when you have your wings and just simply fly out? Like, a cheat code, but, no one said anything about rules or whatever. So what I'm getting here is like, in a way, you need to use like your divine cheat code to get yourself out of this maze. Now, how is that going to look? It's going to be different for a lot of people. You have to find your own formula or your own kind of cheat code within yourself to get out of whatever situation that is. For some of you, you need to speak to your guides, to your angels, your ancestors, even your spirit animals, your loyal guardians, to ask them to give you a way, to give you a solution, to give you the answers for you to fly out of this maze, for you to escape this labyrinth of dark and confusion, so you could be finally cleansed by the divine and start fresh and anew when springtime comes, or when the fall begins for some of you. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. This fly card here is a reminder that you have all the divine resources and connections to get yourself out of whatever situation that has been holding you back or has been keeping you all mucky and dirty. You possess this energy, this possession of ascension, this possession of elevation, this energy of growing and becoming something big and grand and flying away from whatever situation that has been causing you issues and heartache and confusion and anger and sadness. I'm going to post some tarot. So I hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Please give it a like, share, and if you have been enjoying my content, please subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. All right. Let me get 3 more, Spirit. So yeah, definitely for wow, Spirit. All right, okay, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But yes, this winter solstice, for some of you guys, if the key to overcoming this period of time in this world is you must stay connected to the divine. You must stay connected to your ancestors, to your angels, to your divine team. A loyal guardian is here for a reason, to remind you that you have divine protection with you and always, and that you can and at excuse me and at any time you can access it to help you get out of difficult situations. Too many cards, Spirit. Too many cards. Just got 2 more. Do you want me? Okay, take those as well. Very well. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get right into this. So with the wave card, I have the 3 of swords here. This is what the divine is trying to really cleanse from humanity. This heartache, this heartbreak, this hurt in the emotional body and the mental. With this 3 of swords here, Spirit no longer wants you to see you in pain and suffering and despair and sadness or depression. Spirit did not put you in this world for you to go through all of these energies for the rest of your life. You know, there's a certain period that, yes, we go through sadness, we go through depression, but that's only to last a certain period of time so that we can learn something within ourselves and then grow. But spirit and the divine have been saying that a lot of the collective has been trapped with this 3 of swords energy. These swords are not letting anyone move forward or get to the divine healing or cleansing that is needed for them to move on and again to move forward. So Spirit is really trying to get these swords out of the people's hearts, out of the mind. The divine and your guides are trying to remove the swords out of your life. Now, under the shadow, I have the devil card here. Now, this pairing is like dark of the dark. So, again, these are natural and unnatural forces trying to suppress, trying to control, trying to manipulate those that are in lost and chaos and confusion. So that way they can get them to do whatever they want. Hold on one second. The shadow wants them to become, a part of their legion. As you can see, kind of like in this card, they kind of have horns growing out. Like, I didn't even notice this until now. But yes, this is now, okay, hold on, Spirit. I'm getting the download. So what I'm being told with this devil card is, so this is definitely big Capricorn energy. And this is likely around Capricorn season is where a lot of this shadow energy is going to come in at play. Now, the thing with Capricorn energy is that when it comes to okay, hold on, Spirit. I know what you're trying to tell me, but I got to put it in my human brain first. All right, don't mind the music outside. From history or ancient history, when it was around the winter solstice, goats would usually be sacrificed around this time to make sure that when the spring comes, there is plenty to harvest and crops are growing and everything is being full and abundant. So usually the horns back in the ancient times represented fertility and abundance. But with this devil card here, with the shadow, it is basically twisting and manipulating it that no one can achieve their richness and abundance, and instead whatever energy that is going to the collective goes to the shadow, goes to the devil. And that's how and that is why they control and manipulate and put people in fear and in chaos and sadness, because through there they can feed off of that energy and they become rich and abundant, but rich and abundant in darkness, while others are trapped within their mind and their emotions, and they cannot process or believe or even think that they can too have a rich and abundant life. So be very careful when Capricorn season comes along, and I would say even into Aquarius season, because this shadow energy is very strong and possessive, and it really wants to take a hold on humanity very, very badly, and I see very quickly. So give me 1 second. This shadow energy does not want people to be in their divinity. This shadow energy does not want people to realize that they too can be rich and abundant and live life as they please. To have this shadow energy does not want people to know that they too have control over their lives. Because with the Capricorn energy, it's all about control, but using the control energy in the right ways. What people need to do, especially with this shadow energy, is they need to control their control issues. What I mean by that? Stop trying to control everybody and everything from every aspect of their lives. You yourself are not living because you are too busy in the energy of control and manipulate and domination. And spirit is kind of like, look, I'm going to give you the pathway and the energy to get yourself cleansed so you could get yourself out of that energy. But you have to face this shadow. Oh, excuse me. You have to face this shadow and and put the shadow in its place. You need to let the shadow know that it's not going to be punking you. Because that's what the shadow is kind of doing. It's busy trying to, excuse me, spirit. It's basically like spirit saying like, don't let this shadow be a punk bitch to you. Like, you need to put this shadow in check. You need to regulate this shadow energy. You need to regulate the devil and the devil's minions, because they have no power over you. Now, with the Mace card here, I have the Four of Pentacles here. Now, this is also, brain, give me a second. Thank you. This is also Capricorn energy. But what I'm saying that with the Mace here is, again, being stuck and stagnant. With the Four of Pentacles, it tends to feel more like security and stability. But with this Mace card here, it's giving me the energy of people wanting to feel trapped, people wanting to be comfortable in the Mace, knowing that it is not a place for them to be in. Maybe for some of you, I see that your loyal guardian is going to be coming to you to let you know that you're actually been trapped in the maze. And maybe for some of you, you're not even realizing that your life has been trapped or manipulated in a way that you're going through circles and patterns. So I do see with this loyal guardian card coming in, it's letting you know that you have to get yourself out of this Four of Pentacles. Yes, it may feel safe and secure, but you are safe and there is no safety, and you are not secured in a place where there is security. This place is going to be crawling with energy of loss and confusion and manipulation, and there is no security in that. You must find your own power and get up and rise so you can get out of this energy, so you could be in the place where you do feel safe and secured mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So for also a lot of you guys during the solstice, you're going to be realizing that whatever situation that you have been feeling stuck and stagnant, that you have the power to get out of it. And I do see again with this wave card here, this wave kind of like pushing away whatever blockages and debris and obstacles that the shadow and this devil energy has placed in your life. And it's going to give you a new path or create a new path for you to get out of this maze and this Four of Pentacles. Because again, the divine does not want to see you stuck. The divine does not want to see you feel trapped or that you are powerless. You have the power. You have everything that you need to get yourself out of this situation. The shadow and the devil are just making it look like they are the most powerful and that they have power over you. But it's really all a mind game. And you too can play mind games with these shadow energies. So, that's why I say earlier, like, you need to be putting these shadows and these minions in check. Now, under the fly, I have the Queen of Wands, Temperance, Temperance, and the Three of Cups. So I do see as you guys are transitioning and transforming through this solstice energy, you are finally gaining back that vitality and I'm sensing also a lot of you guys are getting your sensuality back, especially with this Queen of Wands. But mainly from the Queen of Wands, you are gaining back your confidence in everything that you do, and everything that you want to achieve. With this Queen of Wands here, she is a leader when it comes to going after what she wants. And that is the energy that you are embodying during this winter solstice. So then also with this Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, more fire energy, it is alchemizing and balancing out the yin and the yang energies, the light and the dark energies within you so that you can understand and learn through this process, through this transformation, what is working for you, what no longer works for you, what is keeping you in the dark, what is bringing you into the light. With this Temperance card here, you are relearning yourself again and understanding and realizing new energies about yourself or energies that you may have forgotten. But thank goodness with this Temperance card here, it is again your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your loyal guardian, reminding you of the power that you possess and that you can do more. And then last with the Three of Cups, you are celebrating the changes and the transformations that you have completed through this winter solstice. Also with others, matching your energy, being high vibrational as you. You guys are escaping this maze. You are escaping the illusions and the confusions and the heartache and the depression because you have each found your own cheat code. You have all found whatever solution or formula to help you get out of this maze. For some of you, it's like, well, I got out of my maze by going through therapy. For some of you, you are getting out of your maze finding a new hobby, whether it's knitting or writing or drawing. And then for some of you, you are decluttering your life, removing energies and entities out of your life. It's going to be very different for a lot of people. But at the end of the day, everyone is embracing all of the authentic aspects that they use within themselves to get them out of this maze energy and face this shadow and devil energy and celebrate and celebrating as doing so. And it should be a big celebration because this energy, it's very like, this is some really heavy dark shit going on here. And unfortunately, not everyone is going to be safe. There are going to be people who are going to feel comfortable in that maze energy. But you listening to this reading, you already know in your heart and mind, I am not going to be that kind of person. I'm not going to be stuck in the maze. Like, I'm being told, like, the maze is being compared to the Matrix. Like, I don't want to be stuck in the Matrix. I don't want to be stuck doing things that I am unhappy about for the rest of my life. I'm done with it. I'm cutting it, and I'm overcoming it. And if that's going to look scary, well, I'm even scarier. Like, you guys are going to be like, well, you know what? If the devil thinks they're bad, I'm going to be badder. Like, you are taking control and hold of your life and not allowing this devil or this shadow energy to control you anymore. I'm going to pull one extra card for this loyal guardian. So yes, many celebrations and growth and transformations are happening within the collective, that are going to be happening within you, because you are finally facing this devil and control energy, and this mace energy, and you are leaving it behind, so you can finally be cleansed and heal and regain your clarity, regain your power, your structure, your stability. Very nice. So with the loyal guardian, I have the King of Pentacles along with the Hierophant. So this is definitely divine appointing the most grounded, the most strong, the most secure energy to your life. This is divine making, like, this is the divine constructing the best and the strongest in heaven to come and help you. So that's why I say earlier that within this winter solstice, you are going to be getting a new spiritual team, because the divine and your ancestors know that you're going to need specific divine energies to help you get out of this mace energy and confront the devil. So it's kind of like it's like the divine is assembling their own little Avengers group and sending it to you to make sure that they help you along the way, so that you can be in this King of Pentacles, so you could be secure, so you could be grounded and abundant and confident, like again with this Queen of Wands, in everything that you do and everything that you go for, and especially overcoming and overpowering the shadow and dark energy. Now I'm going to pull one final card. The Fight. So there's definitely going to be a lot of spiritual battles happening. That was the first thing that just came to my head. A lot of spiritual fights are happening. But you know what? You got the hands to fight these demons. With this fight card here, it's likely also another energy or download that is being given to you through your loyal guardians and through this divine team that is coming in to assist you. For some of you, you have likely been having dreams where you are fighting a lot of dark entities and you're winning. And if not, expect that you're going to start putting hands on these energies in your dreams. I know for sure for me lately, like, I have had a couple of dreams where I even had, like, for an instance, where a group of people were trying to jump me, but I was like, I beat everybody's asses, and so can you. So through your dreams, you have the power to take hold of what is happening in the situation. You have to surrender to your higher self, because your higher self, they are a brute. They are not going to allow these demonic energies to come and interfere with your peace and your well-being and in your dreams. Also, with this fight card here, I'm being told, like, again, your loyal guardians are going to be fighting for you, are going to be fighting by your side. Everyone is going to be getting these hands. Everyone's going to be getting these divine hands, whether, so like, you better step off and move out of the way and go back to the hole that you came from, because your divine team is not playing around, and neither are you. I'm very happy to see this fight card here, especially during the winter solstice, because you are going to be fighting away your demons. That's going to look very different for a lot of people. Again, it's going to probably be for some of you actually fighting your demons in your dream. Could be Again, you're removing energies out of your life that have been toxic and manipulated to you. You're no longer dealing with those energies. And for some of you, you could also be taking up, I'm being told, martial arts or getting in shape. And I'm even seeing, like, for some of you, even sparring, because again, I'm sensing a lot of you guys are disciplining your mind. You are taking back your power, but you're going to be taking back your power in whatever way that you see fit and true to yourself. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and comment. And if you have been enjoying my content, please subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And if this reading has not resonated with you, please go and check out the other messages and readings that I have done in my channel. There's definitely a message there for you to help you overcome whatever issues or problems you're dealing with. So my collective, this winter solstice, it's going to be tough, but you are tougher. Maybe for some of you, this is going to be more like a breeze in the park. Maybe for some of you, it might be like a bit of a struggle. But know that there is divine protection around you and always. And you are being assisted by a new divine team to help you get through this maze and overcome these shadows. And that's and I'm even being told, like, they're going to be helping you, putting hands on those shadows that be tormenting you lately. So give me a second. You must connect to your ancestors, your angels, your guardians. And for some of you that don't feel that deep connection to any of those energies, connect to God. God will send you the energy that you need, especially with this Hierophant. God is going to send you the energy that you need to help you be grounded in your power and in your spiritual authority. And it's going to help you, give you those divine hands to beat those demons' asses. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.